Hi, this video was edited to omit as many background conversations, including profanity, as possible.
Anita is wearing a shades of blue windbreaker, light blue headband, dark blue button-down shirt, multicolored horizontal striped camisole, blue jeans, athletic shoes, dark blue sunglasses, silver dangling earrings with dark blue stones, and dark blue lipstick.
Hello, my name is Anita. This is Sightless Living. Today I am in a mall. It's very noisy here. I want to go upstairs and then I have to run an errand and go back downstairs. So I'm taking you with me up and down the escalator. How I do it, I will show you.
Scene changes to a light blue background with even lighter blue vertical pinstripes. Large bold blue colored text reads, Sightless Living, copyright symbol, 2021-2022 Sightless Living, all rights reserved. Then disappear from the screen. Scene then changes to Anita.
I'm on the first floor of a mall. I'm trying to find an escalator. I run into the wall. I hear the escalator to my left. So I'm going to try to find it. Let's see, I hit a curb. There's nothing there, so I'm figuring this is a plant bed. A lot of malls have it. Sometimes it's a water feature, so you got to keep your ears peeled. You see, it's knee high. So that is some type of bed. I'm not going to stick my hand over there because it could be water, it could be flowers. And I'm just going to trail the wall here. I'm swinging wide. Some fancy places have water on one side, a wall on the other. So here I am against another obstacle. This is the escalator. It feels like it's going up. So now what I'm going to do is find the edge, because that is the escalator I want. So I am still trailing until I get to the end of the escalator. And here it is here. It's curving up. So I hear the escalator to my left here, and I take my cane, and I usually find out where it is. And it's here, and I want to know which way it's going. Now, if it's moving away from me, it could either be going down or up. How I figure out how it is I walk beside it. I will turn around. It's going forward. I take my cane, find the edge, and I'll walk straight to see if it's going up or down. Now, I know from experience, it usually starts curving up or down within 3 to maybe 6 feet. So I'm going to walk along the escalator. I have my hand on the grab rail, and it's moving, and I feel it's going upward. I also ran into a curve or wall or whatever it is. It feels like maybe some kind of railing because there is no wall. But that's how I find it. So this is the correct escalator because I want to go up. So I turn around and I'm going to walk back to the edge of the escalator and I'm going to go up it. Now usually I go to the side of the escalator to figure out if it's going up or down because I don't want to block people. Some people can throw you down the steps by pushing you, and some could make you trip, and escalators are dangerous. So here we go. I am going to first get in front of the escalator. I'm going to let my cane find it. What happens are the risers rise up out of the floor and they take you up the steps, and as you get to the top they start going into the floor. There's like a comb kind of structure, so I'm taking my fingers, I'm spreading them a little bit. The steps have vertical lines. And what happens is they start going up and they'll just go into the floor and disappear because it's like a belt. It just goes in a circle. So here I go. I'm going to take my cane, Miss Sissy here, which is my WeWalk cane, and it was named Miss Sissy. So I'm going to stand in front of the escalators as soon as I'm not blocking anyone, and I am going to put my cane on the escalator. And when the step rises up out of the floor, I'm going to make sure my ball or my cane tip is against that stair. Then I am going to step on the escalator and ride up until it gets to the top, where my cane will roll forward because the stair will disappear into the floor, and then I'll walk forward. I'll keep walking and I'll go 3 to 6 steps straight away from the escalator so I don't block anyone else's way, and I'll turn around and wait for whoever's with me. I don't want to stop at the top and block people or get pushed. Usually there are signs there, so you have to be careful not to hit your head or your face. So what I do is I swing my cane wide to make sure I hit any signs, because sometimes the bottoms of the signs are in like C's or maybe a letter D or an O, and then the sign's in the middle. So if you hit the sign, you may trip over the footing for the sign. There are signs on the other side of the passageway advertising things. Sometimes there are chairs, sometimes people are sitting there, sometimes they have tables and lamps. So it depends on the situation. But here we go. It sounds quiet. Well, I hear some people, but I'm going to go ahead. So I'm going in front of the steps. Okay, so we got some people going by. Now I'm going to stand in front of the step and put my cane down. Always hold on to the handrail. The steps are moving. So here I am in the front. I can feel it on my feet. And I'm putting my cane on. I'm walking forward. And there we go. And I have my cane in the stair in front of me. Now I'm standing on the step. There's an empty step in front of me. And then my cane is in the crease of the next step. And I feel it getting close to the top. And I feel the steps going forward. And here we go. It's rolling off a step, and then I just get out of the way. So now I'm out of the way of people coming up the escalator. I'm going to go handle my business, and then I'll catch you on the ride down. I'm still in the mall. I've done what I have to do on the second floor, and now I'm going down. I had to get some instruction of where it is. I'm not familiar with this mall. I found the second floor escalator going down. I'm following the railing. I'm going to hit the wall. Here's the wall here. And I'm told around the corner is the escalator. So I'm going to walk around the wall. I'm trailing it with my finger. And then I hear and I feel a bumper. And somewhere around here should be, I hear the escalator. Somewhere around here should be the railing. And here it is. So I have the railing, and I'm told it's going down, and it does. It feels like it could be going up or down. But I was told by a sighted person it's going down. So I'm going to take their word for it. If it's incorrect, then I'll just go for a ride. So upstairs, I'm going to do the same thing. Let me just stand here out of the way in case some people come by. What I'm going to do is put my cane on the staircase and let it fall down. Now this time, the steps will be declining. They'll be going down. When they get to the bottom, they'll go into that same kind of comb-like thread at the bottom. I'm going to put my hand on the railing, put my cane on the step, and as it goes down, it's going to take me forward. What I like to do is take my cane tip, rest it on the step in front of me, or it could be between the step in front of me and then the next step down, but we'll see. It depends on the length of the cane I have. And this one here is my WeWalk cane. It's 54 inches long, and her name is Miss Sissy. Here's mechanics here for the escalator. A lot of times, I like to step on it. If I feel any wobbliness or something like that, I won't get on it. When I was working many moons ago, a lady got chopped up, and they named the article Stairway to Hell. So if you want to look that up, I believe that was in the 80s. I thought that was a rude way to write an article, but I'm not a reporter. So anyway, I'm going to hold on to the handle, feel the motion of the steps going down, so I know where to put my cane. If you don't feel safe doing this, don't. I'm very experienced. Okay, so let's go. I put my hand on the railing. I'm going to put my cane till I feel the edge. Okay, see, I feel it going down. I'm going to hit the edge. I like to put my feet right there, and then as it's going down, I see how far it is. So I'm going to step on it. I'm standing on the step. This step is where I'm going to rest my cane on the edge, so it is the step in front of me. And I just leave it there, and I wait till I get to the bottom. I'll feel the cane roll forward. I'll put it over here so you can see it. And I'm waiting, and you'll see the vertical lines. See, and it's going to go to the floor. And then I just get my foot out ready, and I just walk off. And I walk straight, so I don't block anyone. And then I'll turn around and wait for whoever's with me. And so I'm out of the way of passersby or other guests in the mall. This time I am at a different setup for escalators. These are side by side. Usually on the right is going up and on the left is coming down. So over here I look for the plates. There's one plate that's on my left and here's one on the right. So the mall is pretty quiet. I still like to go to the side. The plates on the floor are a good indication where the escalators are. Find the railing. And this one, you can see this railing's coming down towards me. This one is going up away from me. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to step in front. I like to have a step in front of me before the cane so I can get ready to step off or step on. But going down, if you have a short cane, that doesn't always work. So you usually end up with you standing on the step and your cane tip is resting on the step in front of you. So let me go over here to the right. I like to roll my cane over the plates on the floor in front of the escalator to ensure they are tightly affixed and there is no wobbliness. If there is, I will go find maintenance and tell them to please look at the escalator. I will not use the escalator. I look for the railing. This is going up. And this time I am going to stay to the right hand side of the railing. So I'm going to put my cane in my left hand. I'm going to step onto the escalator, find the edge, step on, and sometimes, see, I step on the escalator here, 2 steps come out the floor, my foot is on both of them, so I just step forward for safe footing. I came on like this, and that's not good, so I just step forward. There's no wrong or right way to get on. You just gotta know where you are and walk forward to place yourself properly on the steps. Got my cane in front. This escalator is narrow compared to the one I had previously. The higher the rise, the more narrow the escalator. I have 2 steps in front of me which are empty and place the cane on the 3rd one against the tread which is upright. As I deboard the escalator at top, I run into a display. You can have chairs there, signs, tables, lamps, whatever. Take caution. This is what I'm talking about. You run into things. If you are new to escalators, I recommend you do it with a sighted person. Make sure you are not wearing clothes that are dragging on the ground, have shreds, rips, or tears, or you have a long skirt or dress on that could get caught in the escalator mechanisms. And now I'm going to find my way down. So I just came up now on my left, and I'm going to look for the right to go back down. So I'm going to go to the side. I look for the plates on the floor again. There's 1. There's 2. And they're close together. So I look for the railing. This one on my left should be coming towards me, which it is. And this one on the right should be going away from me, which it is. And here's the plate. I'm going to find the edge. I line up. And then I step on. Now look where my feet are. As I step in the escalator here, my feet landed on 2 steps, so I just stepped down for safe footing. So you gotta pay attention to where your feet are landing on it so you can move forward, move backward, step up, step down. So as I was learning the escalator, after I became blind, I paid attention. I didn't talk to anyone, I just paid attention because These are dangerous. They might change at the arm, and I step off and walk forward. And you don't want to block the staircase or the escalator because you could get pushed and fall. You could get crushed. There's all kinds of things that can happen because some people do not take care of the escalators. They run up them, they run down them, and if you're slow, they'll just knock you over. It's also a good idea to hang on to the right or left. This beats someone going to find an elevator for you. What happened to me is when I used to get on the escalators, people say, oh, no, 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 don't let her get on. There's an elevator over there. And we're like, where? You have to go down the hallway, you go into the store, you go past the men's department, then you go in the women's department, then you find an opening, you make a left, you'll go past a desk, then you go straight down the skinny hallway, then you make a right, then you make a quick left, and blah, 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 blah. And then a long time later, you find an elevator. You go past restrooms, all kinds of things, and you're leaving the selling floor. Then you take the elevator upstairs, and you got to do the same trek. Come back out, make a left, make a right, go up some staircase, come down the staircase, whatever the situation may be, before you hit the selling floor. So I'm like, why am I going to go out of my way to take an elevator and the escalator's right here? So that's when I said, I'm going to learn how to safely enter and exit the staircase, which is the escalator. They call them people movers. They call them all kinds of things. But I'm going to find a proper way for me, a safe way to go up and down the escalator. If you like to do that, you may find a different way. Someone else may find a different way. I don't represent all blind people. I represent myself. I'm just telling you how I do it. I've been doing this since I became blind over 14 years ago, and I haven't had any accidents. And before I went blind, I used to be one of those who would run up the steps, run down the steps. If they weren't working, I'd still run up them and run down them. But that's a way to get where you're going quicker without going out of the way. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like videos like this one, please make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Click the notification bell so you will be alerted each time I upload a video. Please feel free to post to your social media, share with friends and family. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.
Scene switches back to a light blue background with even lighter blue vertical pinstripes. Large bold blue rolling credits appear at the bottom of the screen and scroll upwards. Text reads, Anita, hostess/visionary, TK, videographer/editor. The rest of the text may be read in the description box below. Thanks for watching.